Space Adventures. The Doomed Civilization. After centuries of probing the outermost reaches of space, scientists are startled to learn of life existing on a far-off planet in a distant solar system. But it appears to be a desperate race against time, if the newly discovered planet is to be saved from total destruction.
Quick! Call the commander, those electric impulses. They seem to come from another solar system. I think we've made contact with a planet inhabited by creatures like ourselves.
The electronic room seethed with excitement as Commander Crate examined the strangely flickering lights.
I think you're right, Arn. The irregularity of flashes indicates some kind of man-made message. I'll contact the code team and see if they can work out the meaning behind these radio waves.
In a few minutes, Dr. Triple and his assistants arrived to help solve the tantalizing problem.
I've got the identification men working on finding the source of these flashes. Triple, in the meantime, see if you can make some sense out of what incredible information we've received.
Incredible! If your suspicions are correct, Commander, we'll get to work on it instantly.
Through the long hours of the night, Dr. Triple and his aides toll over the incoming messages. Then,
got it! At last! Their language is of a simple type, which makes decoding relatively easy. Here are the translations of their messages.
Let me see. Triple. What? Why? This is incredible. Grotesque. For centuries, we've scanned the skies, searching for a planet that harbors life similar to our own. We finally discover just such a heavenly body in a distant solar system, only to find that the whole planet is about to plunge into a destructive war. The fools are heading straight for self-oblivion. Follow the stranger's beam back to the source, Arn. Dr. Triple will speak to them, using their own code. We must urge them to delay the planet-wide war they are about to enter into. If only they wait, we are willing to negotiate a peace pact.
Across billions of miles of space, the electronic waves crackled. Lights flickered madly on the control panel until...
They've received my plea, Commander, and they advise us to mind our own business. They claim that the only way their problems can be settled is by war.
Attention, spaceport. Equip a fleet of ships for immediate flight across our solar boundaries. Our destination is planet X3Z, that tiny pinpoint in the galaxy of the hydrogen star.
In an hour, preparations were completed, and last-minute instructions were given to the mission leader.
You have your orders, Captainger. Push your ships at maximum speed. The least we can do for these poor, deluded fools is to warn them about the awful destructiveness of the weapons they plan to use.
There they go. I hope Jair gets through to X3Z in time to warn the strangers. All we can do is wait and pray.
1,000,000 miles later.
I'd feel a lot better, Captain, if we had weapons to protect ourselves once we land.
You know why we don't carry weapons, Mark? The global rule passed in the year 1995 forbids it, because that last war almost destroyed our own planet.
The spaceships hurtled onward, Hour after hour, past the solar boundaries, they raced into skies never before explored.
The jets are holding together well. Even in this unusual atmosphere, we will soon.
Up on the flight deck, Captain. The navigator has sighted our destination. X3Z, I think you called it.
That's it. All right, and still in one piece. There may yet be time to stop their mass suicide.
A message, Captain? It just beamed at us from X3Z. I've translated it using the instructions Dr. Triple prepared.
Stay away from our planet. We're capable of settling our own disputes without meddling from space snoopers for centuries. This war has been threatening. We are now intent on settling it once and for all. Beware.
Wait, X3Z. These weapons you described in the messages we intercepted. We perfected them centuries ago and almost annihilated our own planet with them. If only.
No use, Captain. They've clicked off.
They must listen to reason before it's too late. Prepare to land on X3Z. Give the order to the rest of the fleet.
A few moments later, the ships of the Mercy mission swooped to a landing amidst a scene that looked tragically familiar. Two survivors of the war of the 1990s.
Just like the deserts on our own planet. And the ruined cities, the stench of death, hung in the air. Jets, closing in fast. Captain, 15 or 20 of them, headed for us. A welcoming committee, I hope. Maybe they're willing to listen to reason. They're opening up on us, with no warning. This filthy butchers, back into your ships. Men, dive for cover.
Attention! Craft captains, start your rotors. There's nothing to be gained here. These savages are hopelessly insane. Perhaps it's better for the universe if they do destroy themselves.
In the tumultuous moments that followed, the surviving spaceships of the Mercy mission zoomed skyward in great haste.
15 men murdered by these lunatics. 3 spaceships destroyed.
Looks as if we just made it in time, Captain. A flash is coming in. A planet-wide war has been declared on X3Z.
As the Mercy mission roared away from the doomed planet, with jets open to full speed, a blinding flash lit up the sky.
There goes their planet, blasted to pieces.
Not a soul can survive that inferno if only they'd listen.
Those weapons of theirs never should have been entrusted to ruthless leaders. We were intelligent enough to realize it, and so we outlawed them. But those fools on X3Z, what they called Earth, I think that's what they called their puny little planet, doomed their own civilization.
The end. Like and subscribe. Write in the comment what you liked or didn't like about the story, and what category or type stories you would like to see. Comic Book Prime TV is here for you.